Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Let's talk about RDA versus Kevin Lee, UFC Fight Night 151. This match is going to be at 170 pounds welterweight. Pretty interesting matchup. Let's get into it. Rafael Dos Anjos has an MMA record of 28 wins and 11 losses. He is the former UFC lightweight champion. RDA has a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He also has a black belt in Muay Thai under Rafael Cordeiro. He's a pretty complete fighter. He has really good technical stand-up. He utilizes punches, kicks, knees, elbows, likes to throw a lot of combinations, has a lot of speed. He's aggressive. His ground game is top-notch. Really great control, good submission game. RDA is a killer when he's on. Very experienced also. Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee has an MMA record of 17 wins and 4 losses. He was a pretty big lightweight fighter. Now moving up to welterweight, this may be a better weight class for him, better for his frame. He has a background in wrestling. He's an NCAA Division II wrestler. Kevin Lee's definitely more of a wrestler and ground fighter in his fights. His stand-up has come a long way. Once he gets you on the ground, he just controls you, lands ground and pound, goes for a submission if it's there. Here's an interesting thing about this matchup with RDA. Kevin Lee's only an inch taller, but he has a 77-inch reach as opposed to RDA's 70-inch reach. I think that's pretty significant. Will it play a factor in the fight? I think it will, as well as Kevin Lee's overall size and strength advantage. So how do I see this fight going down? Well, RDA to me is the more experienced and skilled fighter. He's more well-rounded to me. He's more battle-tested. But the thing is, RDA is a little bit undersized for 170. He's performed very well. He's also dropped some fights. He's one of those guys that maybe a 165-pound division will suit him well. But we don't have one of those yet in the UFC, and he feels better at 170, even though he's fighting bigger guys. This is kind of like a tough fight to pick, because if I'm not mistaken, this is Kevin Lee's first fight at welterweight. RDA is the more experienced and well-rounded fighter, but I think Kevin Lee's going to come in really big, and he has a significant strength advantage against RDA. I think when Kevin Lee wants the takedown, it's there, but RDA is so damn dangerous on the ground. He has really good submissions and top-notch BJJ. Sometimes a powerful wrestler can negate the jiu-jitsu. That could be the case in this match. In the striking department, Kevin Lee is certainly dangerous, and he keeps improving leaps and bounds. So maybe on fight night, the Kevin Lee that shows up will be an even more polished striker, and he may actually beat RDA on the feet. But from what I've seen in the past, RDA as it stands right now is the better striker. He uses more tools, he moves better, he throws more combinations, he has better setups. So yeah, I don't know, it's really tough to call. Kevin Lee has that 7-inch reach advantage, and he arguably could hit harder. But I'm going to lean towards RDA in the striking department. I just think that RDA is overall more skilled there. I think on the ground, RDA is also more skilled. And of course, that's subjective. Let me clarify. I think in submission grappling, RDA is more skilled. In wrestling, Kevin Lee is. Kevin Lee's size and strength and wrestling skill may be enough to control RDA on the ground and negate his jiu-jitsu. I'm going to say that I think that's going to be the case. This is such a tough fight for me to call. I really want to go with RDA based on the overall skill and experience, but Kevin Lee is younger, bigger, stronger. He has such strong wrestling. I could really see him repeatedly taking RDA down and winning each round and winning via decision. Final prediction, I think Kevin Lee's going to get the job done. And yeah, that's a bold prediction. It's Kevin Lee's first fight at welterweight. RDA is a former champion. Super dangerous, but I'm going to stick with my pick and say Kevin Lee wins via decision, via control on the ground, ground and pound, and a lot of takedowns. I don't see him beating RDA on the feet, so I think that's his best route to victory. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Who are you picking for this fight? Feel free to explain why. I love reading opposing opinions. It makes for great discussion. Thanks for the support and the subs, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Until then, take care.